You should be able to go if you fly them on top of one of the higher roofs. There's usually a parachute you can pick up on those roofs.
Yeah, there are free ones out there though.
Until you can buy one.
What? What did you? Give me your fucking money, eh?
I think I done recruited Shadow P.
Oh yeah. He told I seen the messages.
And then I was in party with Sam and Sean last night, and finally Sam asked that. Even though I done told this nigga about the game 100 times, he finally was asking me questions last night. He's like, "Oh, that shit sound tight." I might have to. I wanted to be like, "Nigga, shut the fuck up," but we'll see.
Oh, you just not getting back from? Oh no, you didn't just go smoke. Oh yeah. No, we here, nigga. We hear you.
Oh, that B. Yeah, I had to mute his ass because his room is too damn loud when he not on the mic.
I had to mute you because you was being too egregious.
Nah, I muted him when I got in here because his fucking microphone in the open air be too damn loud.
Don't break my damn door.
See? Now look at you, Nick. You out there buying some unnecessary shit. This motherfucker, you go fucking buy some fucking... Bro, why did you spend the... How much money you got right now, man?
So, B.
You said, huh?
You doing this live for Mania tonight?
Yeah, I'm trying to let everybody set up an account. I just don't know what am I doing, WebEx or Zoom or something.
What the fuck is that?
I can't. I don't even know how to take.
You better tell all them niggas to link up on Messenger, nigga.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
What?
Oh my gosh. These bitches are little. But they
Here
seem
we
meaty
go.
as fuck. Oh my
Just,
gosh.
you must got cold crabs. Just go, sir. Just go. All you gotta do is go.
just turn your mic on.
Motherfucker. All you gotta do is go live inside of the group. And then,
can more people join?
Yeah.
I don't know anything about it.
Yeah, if you go live, then they can join your live. But you just make sure you do it inside the group so your whole page don't see it. Only the group sees it.
But a group is public.
Oh, okay. Well, whatever.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I don't give a goddamn. Everybody know I watch it, so I ain't give me no goddamn difference. Look at that bitch. Yeah.
Niggas not gonna shame me out of seeing Zelina. They got me fucked up.
There you go, Matt. Check that shit out.
What you talking about, Sasha in that suit? Oh, you brought the whole crabs in. Girl.
Niggas a whole box.
No, your niece just ignored your shit.
I like this chicken.
This is what I usually have for Mania. I go get me some crabs.
I be forgetting this Mania. What are you doing?
Doing the hot
Go get me some little wine.
Thank you.
And then my hands are dirty.
Yeah, they are dirty. You just got it all on my shirt.
You like them?
You go wash your hands.
I already told her ass don't feed all of them. I know they was that small.
Not to wash your hands. Go wash your hands, then you can have my phone. Here, pass around that roller.
I'm gonna make me a cheeseburger real quick.
B, did you know that Old Bay makes hot sauce now?
Yeah.
Did you know that niggas been bought that shit up and they selling it for like $500 a bottle on eBay?
No.
Because of this rotor shit? The
supply. People say it's actually pretty good. Some people say it's actually bad. So I just don't know.
Well, I don't know what's that. All I know is that there was one of the niggas that I trust the most in the finance world was talking about that shit on CNBC the other day, and them niggas ain't talking about no food, nigga, unless they make money. And that nigga was talking about he had to get 4 bottles, and his wife was putting it on every damn thing, and she don't know how much this shit costs, and he like, she need to get her on.
Yeah, like I've been having good and bad reviews on it. I don't eat hot sauce anyway, so I'm not gonna buy it. But You know.
Come on. I stole the news car.
I'm a fuck. If I know we got it around here because niggas ain't cooking fish like that around here, so I would go.
Nah, I just don't. I'm not a fan of hot sauce. I'm just not a fan of it. So I won't be getting it. But Del may get it.
Got 5 seconds to leave, or you will get
Oh no,
shot.
I already know it's sold out where y'all at. It's cut where y'all at. Y'all niggas not getting. It's cut where y'all at. Y'all not getting into that Rona over.
Oh, this asshole put himself in fucking passive mode. You fucking bitch.
At least not for retail prices. I know your ass ain't paying nothing over retail for no fucking sauce. So. So I've been monitoring your WWE shares, and why everybody getting fucked? But this nigga Vince somehow done fired 3 niggas, can't put on shows, lost pretty much all his WrestleMania, and yet this nigga still holding normal. He only getting hurt by Rona. He ain't getting no business, none of the business shit is hurting him. It's only Rona, and everybody getting hurt by that. I'm like, this motherfucker's here, boy. What he doing behind closed doors? Cause
you don't fuck with nobody from China.
It's China.
What?
He's like, we fuck with them Japans a little bit, but China, I don't do that. But I don't know if he got like, cause where I make my bread and butter is I know how to read bad charts. A lot of people can't read bad charts and see where the goods coming from. They just can be like, oh, they're about to do this, so let me get some because it's about to do this. That's like, honestly, sadly, that's like how 65% of investors, whether they're dominant or they're shitty, that's how they invest, is they try to catch a trend, figure out what's going to be hot, what's going to be not, what's going to be quote unquote the future, and then they try to predict what's it called hypotenuse, educatedly guess, still a guess, man. They guessing on if they think that shit gonna do better. Me is I buy and judge off of who everybody gonna do bad, no matter what kind of company you are. There is no company that does good. Apple does bad, Amazon does bad. There's always gonna be time periods and little windows where you're gonna do bad. The secret is
I can't hear you. I can't hear you.
The secret is if niggas is gonna do some bad, you gotta see how do they recover or how do they handle it. Like for instance, in the last 5 years, Disney has lost $12 a share. Now some people will be like, well, they lost money. Yes, they did lose money, but they only lost $12 in value over a 5-year period. Where and you look at it in another light, United has lost $150 in value over the past 5 years. Now Disney, in them 5 years, they've been buying Sony, building these Star Wars parks, renovating parks, adding attractions to their cruises, buying properties, shooting the motherfucking Avatar series, recording all these damn remakes and paying money for the actors and all that type of shit. They're spending more money now than they did when they originally built the first 2 theme parks. And back then, the theme parks were supposed to be like a community. They weren't supposed to be like amusement parks per se. They were really supposed to be like Walt Disney's idea of a lifestyle, a new way to live, a new community. And it turned into theme parks because the nigga died or the money didn't come through, right? Or niggas just wasn't on it like he was. But whatever it was, that shit went, it turned into parks. Well, they spending more money in the past 5 years getting all this shit, getting the right Spider-Man and getting all Fox, getting all the Fox shit in place, and Hulu, Disney Plus, the deal with ESPN, like all this different shit they've been doing. They've been getting it together for the past 5 years. It costed them basically $12 to do it. In a perspective of you, like as an investor, it costed them $12 really to do all that work. Whereas United, just doing the shit that they've been doing, it's costed them $150 to try to stay in business. You feel me? Like,
yeah. So I am going to buy one more share, and then I'm going to lay off for a while.
Yeah. So let this whole little scenario with them in my best friend too, but with the situation of how they gonna do shows from here on out, because Mania kind of gives them like a, it just kind of gives people a mind, something to think about. But once this shit's over and it's like, well, damn, all these shows gonna be like this. Like, what are we doing next? So that's when we gonna see how the investors start playing their hand. And then you might be able to get in for even less. Unless
I mean,
Vince got some shit up his sleeve.
they did just send me my statement. So
Yeah,
I understand the shit, so I left the shit alone.
The monthly statements are literally just like a bank statement telling you how much, where your assets are located, how much you paid for them. They might give you a little breakdown of how the movement they've been doing. Ain't nothing that I ain't gonna tell you.
Yeah, I was like, all right, well, I don't care. Okay. So as soon as I start seeing pluses, I'll be cool. I haven't been. That's the thing. I haven't been saying too much negative.
Yeah,
It's just been staying steady.
So, yeah, he done found a way to get that shit steady, and that's crazy because a lot of good companies is plunging every day, even if it's only $3-4 a day, they still dropping. And actually, depending on how much the stock is, $3-4 a day is a lot.
Like literally, like I'll get notification like usually about 11:30 to 12 o'clock. Like they may be up by like $2, or they may be down by $3 or something like that.
Yeah.
So I get those notifications. But you see, I got 3 shares in them now, so you know.
Yeah, I see you when they're and hit the plate with the little trader.
Yeah, I mean it's whatever, you know. She cute. Oh, they done put Cadillac records on there. Let's go, bitch. Ooh, we about to watch her. Oh, they put School Days on here too? I'm gonna try my best not to go to sleep.
Why did this nigga get excited for a movie that he's about to go to sleep?
I'm excited for the movie. I'm excited about Mania. I'm excited about my friends.
Oh, so now you're excited about Mania?
Yeah, because it's finally here.
Yeah. I ain't been excited. Like I think I'm nervous more than anything. I feel like Vince. Like
I think it's gonna give me that whole little indie feel. That's what I think I'm really.
You know what? I hope they can pull that off. I hope they can make it feel like a Dynamite at least. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like we know these niggas. What they do best is production. That's what they do best. So.
And I'm also excited is that I didn't get no spoiler alerts.
Oh, I knew. Well, ain't that many. You gotta think, ain't that many people around now. They don't got all the random ass reporters and punk ass bloggers and just random ass people. But we gonna see. I'm mad that they still got a damn pre-show.
And that's what I don't understand. Cause they got 2 minutes on the pre-show. It's gonna be one today and one tomorrow.
I guess. Why is Natty fighting Liv? Where the fuck is Ruby?
I have no idea.
Why is Natty even in there? Because of what happened at Elimination Chamber?
I don't even remember Elimination Chamber. Wow, what happened? What she do at the chamber?
Remember, she was beating up. Who was she in? She was in there with somebody first, and she kept on beating up the motherfuckers in front of Liv's chamber, and kept on talking shit to Liv until but then Shayna got hold of their ass and it was right. Yeah, pretty much. Was Braun about to go get job?
Oh no, that's not supposed to be watching. Thank you for reminding me. Let me go to the network. Thank you for reminding me.
What, you about to watch Elimination Chamber?
No, the Chronicle of Drew McIntyre.
I don't even want to watch that. That's just gonna make me depressed. It is, because this is gonna show how I already know what's coming. We're gonna show when he came in and he was the chosen one and he had to leave, and then they're gonna show when he grew the beard and started kicking niggas ass all over Europe, and then they're gonna probably talk about how he accidentally discovered the Claymore before he left, and then they're gonna talk about how he came back when NXT, and right when he thought he had some shit going, he ripped his goddamn pec against Andrade, and then it was over with, and then he finally comes. He goes through 2 years of being a fucking bodyguard jobber type of nigga to Roman and all these other niggas, and he finally wins the Rumble to finally make it to WrestleMania to finally get his moment against Brock Lesnar for the championship, and that bitch gonna be bone fucking dry.
Nobody.
Not a goddamn person in the building except for the niggas who already know that he is or is not gonna win, and then Vince bitch ass don't let him win. It's we nigga shot the fuck out of him. Vince bitch ass gonna let him win and then make him do all that goofy, crying, emotional shit in front of no fucking body. They'll probably bring out the other wrestlers to pick his big ass up, which gonna look goofy as hell because he bigger than anybody in the locker room but 3 niggas.
Everybody off, nigga. Everybody gonna be mad as fuck.
Everybody gonna be mad as fuck. Obviously niggas want him to win, but at this point I need him to lose and then win at SummerSlam.
Alright, well then, since you done broke that down for me, I'll go watch them too. That's fine. I'm not over that.
You said what?
It's too much noise in my background. It's too much noise over there. But I'm gonna go watch Untold.
What's whole told is that?
Oh,
the guy
with Shawn Michaels.
Oh, I'm about to watch that. The fuck?
Bruh.
Fuck? I didn't know that one was on there. That's like one of their best things on there besides the Austin. But yeah, that shit just gonna piss me off unless he lose. That shit gonna piss me off. And then bruh, that edge pop, nigga. No, nigga, that edge pop, nigga. You know what the fuck it was, nigga. It was about to be. Oh my god.
That edge pop about to be crazy.
I'd have been ran through Rome's front window watching that shit. Like, nigga, that shit. Nigga, I knew Edge was in the Rumble because I seen it. Because remember, I was behind y'all. I heard the shit on the thing, and I was still seeing that shit chomping at the bit and rewound it like 3 times.
Yeah, I rewound it like 3 times. We was at we rewound that bitch 3 times.
Right, amped as fuck each time, like.
If you think you know me.
Man, I don't know how.
Thank you for making that spicy heat. Thank you.
That's it. That's it. I said it. So what? Move on.
Like.
Boo boo.
Go your car and your life. That's the best repossessor right there. Ain't nobody gonna come for this car. Oh my god!
Oh.
Fucking ballers! Fucking ballers!
Everybody, out!
I think one of the funniest things ever is they bought MVP back again.
Just to get beat up all the time.
The nigga needed a job, nigga.
Nah, he did.
Yeah, and also now he teaches Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and shit now. And he still wrestle, and he still used to wrestle on the indie scenes.
Fuck somebody up, though.
He wanted to come back just to come back.
Yeah, he just wanted to be back in the game, like fuck it. Plus he was never left for real. He was on the indie. He'd been on the indie scene. So he was like, fuck it, get back to the big show. I ain't gotta be a star no more. And I'm already a star on the big scene. So I mean on the indie scene because of who I was when I was here.
Vince fucked with him anyway.
Yeah, Vince, Vince got some certain people he just loved. And he ain't the type of nigga who don't, like if you are willing to be a comedy character at any given point in your career, you gonna go far with Vince. Cause you can get some good runs and get some serious shit, but Vince always looking for niggas to do comedy shit. Always. That's why Truth is goated in WWE. This nigga on more cartoons than Rock and Austin.
Jimmy being
Man, little Jimmy. You know Vince was dying listening to that shit. Little Jimmy. Nigga, they said the one nigga on What Culture was like, well, there's gonna be a crowd full of Jimmys at WrestleMania. That's what they really should do. It should be Little Jimmy and his whole family, and Little Jimmy should have like whatever the attendance record for WrestleMania is. His family should be that many people. So it'd be like, we broke the attendance record with 100,000 people thanks to Little Jimmy's family. then just sit there and have just interview the air, just let them talk and shit, just like the air, just be like, I know that's right. Hell yeah. all right, well, thank you, little Jimmy. And then wasn't they like, the fuck? Did they just give us five minutes of nothing and niggas loved it because they thought these niggas?
I just know.
Hey, I'm gonna keep it cool though. I'm intrigued to see what the fuck this nigga Gronk gonna be on, cause that nigga's a whole fool. And Mojo funny as a character, he just ain't the best. He ain't the best in the ring presence. But Mojo as a person, you know they gonna have him out there because Gronk is his nigga, and he gonna kind of be Gronk's buffer to take all the fuck ups that come along.
We only gotta go around the corner. Okay, I'm getting out. You might want to get out the car, bro. Because you're gonna be a sitting dog. Alright, let's go. I got it, let's go. Get it, go. I know, I see that shit. They shot you. They shot your ass up on top of your damn old car, bro.
No idea. I'm about to check when I get on there and watch this Angle and Shawn Michaels shit.
Oh, where you at? I was coming to get you. Shot you so bad, your ass jumped up on your car. I was like, fuck.
Almost flat out able cylinder test, guys.
Shawn Michaels would take the ball around that. He was as quick as they come, he was as fast as they come. He was just charismatic. He was everything I ever wanted to be in pro wrestling. But for a time period, Shawn Michaels left. He was gone. He injured his back and was back to the ring and was around him. And then when Shawn came back, his style has changed. But it's almost like he's evolved. And his touch was a little
Well, I guess we're doing that.
I just realized Shawn Michaels is cockeyed.
What? You just now realized it?
Wait, that's a technical foul. What the fuck is cockeyed?
Cockeyed. Why can't you say cock in every other word but the main one?
That's something totally different.
You too old to be saying cockeyed.
Yeah, y'all too old to be saying the C word, but then my judging.
Yes.
Dang, you just put the word tail at the end of it, so I don't want to hear it.
Nigga, you judge me every time I wake up.
Little do you know, you say the word that you cannot stand every day, except for you just put tail at the end. Ain't no difference.
I say a pronoun. I don't say it now. I say a pronoun.
But you say the word cock,
You say a compound word, and it includes cock, nigga.
Goodbye.
syllables, nigga.
Goodbye.
Syllable
Goodbye.
yours too.
Goodbye.
So it's okay for you to say cocktail, but we can't say the first part of the word. with facts. You just want to hear that shit.
You said cockeyed, nigga. How old is you? 12?
Cockeyed.
Need to find the people.
Cockeyed.
They still gotta be nearby.
He said, how old is you, 12? He said, first off, you're not gonna say cockeyed. Cockeyed.
That's that Baltimore shit.
Damn, they keep spawning us right here at the missions. Yeah, that's it right here. Ah!
I'm losing them. Gotta catch up.
He said goodbye. Like what? Well, you can say cocktail, but we can't say cock.
You can say cocktail and cockeyed. Cockeyed.
Cockeyed.
But you can't say but that was nobody's fault. That thing, you see that gas thing on fire? That bitch blew up and burned up the product. Like, come on, man, let's be grown. Ain't much of a difference in what you say. You say the word cock every fucking day. He said goodbye. That nigga ain't gonna. That nigga. Whoa. We'll be talking to that nigga for about a couple hours. He'll go back in like an hour or two. Y'all done.
And saying cocktail.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Cocktail. Look, I'm gonna make it so he ain't even gonna want to say the word cocktail no more. Why? I'm like, yeah, I'm about to go give Caitlin this cocktail, y'all. I'm gonna make it so disgusting to her. I'm like, yeah, baby, come get this cocktail. Hey, you sound far away, bro.
How about now?
A little bit better.
Welcome back.
Okay. Good boy. Come on.
Baby, bye, bye, bye.
That's not food. It's ketchup.
Sorry, what the hell is you talking about right now?
Oh! Hey, this dude about to be so mad at me. I took his car right, and I drove this bitch off the fucking road into the lake. I didn't mean to. I just meant to, like, you know, let's be out. Let me go do this shit. This shit ain't got no handling.
No, because your Barbie's at nigga.
Neither does this car.
Oh, what car you in?
I stole the fucking the Escalade, whatever the fuck it is. The one the drugs have been.
Yeah, okay, there we go. You do got a nice color to this motherfucker. That do look nice.
No.
Who just doesn't put tinted windows on your car? Like, come on now.
DJ, just drive the fucking car. Check that out.
I'm driving. Shit. And look, I ain't blowed that bitch the fuck up.
Load that bitch the fuck up.
Nigga, are you an English teacher today?
You know.
You know, I got a side job, you know. Since it's Corona, you gotta pick up so many gigs. I'm, you know, got two.
Nothing else better to do.
Right.
You know what's crazy? These niggas have subliminally told niggas that teachers are non-essential motherfuckers.
Basically.
Like, yeah, fuck that. Y'all just sit y'all asses down.
We don't really
Not
need
essential. Y'all can teach motherfuckers to learn from school from
From the house, yeah. We just, the parents just ain't got time for you.
I don't need you, so count your blessings, you bitch. You still got a job.
As these computer programs get better, the less and less we need you niggas.
Just to let y'all know, we don't need you.
Just so.
We don't need you to teach our children.
We just need you to watch them motherfuckers while niggas is at work.
Thank you. That's all school.
You gotta wait till the name come home back.
I just need you to watch my wife.
London,
Yeah, well,
what are you doing? Of course, you're right there with my phone.
Man,
Who is shooting?
Damn, I was just about to say, you don't have to spectate this time.
More brutal.
no.
Can't believe my
Yeah, you
Right
fucking
at the
died. Right at that fucking end, you fucking died. Hey, you cool. Still getting shit for it.